on opening day of the 2022 Little League season. Let's give a round of applause for such a beautiful day. We would like to thank all the families, community members, past players, and most importantly, our 2022 Little League players, Farm League players, and T-ball players for an outstanding season to come. As you can see here today, it's truly amazing what Ashland Little League is able to sustain and do. Many towns in our area have not been able to keep up a league in a town, itself, and Ashland continues to be able to have a great league every year. It's due to all the hard work and all the perseverance from all the people behind the scenes. So we'd like to thank everyone. Before jumping into the 2022 season, let's look back basically at one of the big events on how we ended last season. Most people are aware, but for those of you that are not aware, we had an 11U team last year that were our District 24 and Section 3 champions. At this time, we would like to call forward Manager Greg Knetz and his coaching staff to recognize those players on an outstanding accomplishment for our Little League. Okay, at this time, we're going to introduce the coaching staff and players, bring them forward, and recognize them publicly for this outstanding achievement on the District 24 and Section 3 championship. As we said, Manager Greg Knetz, coaching staff, Bo Selgrave, George Holmes, and Gio Capone. Now the players, we're going to award each player. We are going to award each player with a plaque, and we're going to ask them to step forward so we can get a picture. Garrett Knetz. Bodie Gates. Monica Selgrave. Evan Marnicki. Bobby Holmes. Tanner McGee. Tanner Dembinski. Brock Holmes. Bryson Noggle. Owen Menser. Robert Selgrave. Nico Capone. And Jackson Sweeney. Once again, everyone here, this is a District 24 and Section 3 championship. You really don't see this every day. It's an outstanding accomplishment. Let's give one more round of applause for this team and coaches. Let's turn around and get a picture. Every year, on opening day, we present what's known as the Marx Troutman Award. The Marx Troutman Sportsmanship Award is an award given to the 12-year-old graduating player from Ashland Little League who best exemplifies the attributes of character, integrity, and sportsmanship. The selection of this player is done by his peers, league players, without any input from coaches, parents, or other players. Players can choose any 12-year-old graduating player from any team, including their own. In selecting the player from the league, please the following characteristics are considered: team focus, attitude, being a role model, sportsmanship, and integrity. This year, I believe we have a special guest. Mr. Troutman is here to present the award this year. Let's give him a round of applause. And now we are proud to present that the 2021 Sportsmanship Mark Troutman Award goes to graduate Joey Groody from the Pirates. Congratulations, Joey. Okay, at this time, we are proud to announce our 2021 championship team. last year's champions were the A's, and they were back-to-back champions, which is something that is really cool and also doesn't happen a lot. We're going to bring forward manager Mark Monahan and his coaches, and Mark will be able to recognize our championship team and hand out the presentations. Coach Monahan.
I just wanted to say that we have a great league and we should be very proud of that. Great coaches all throughout and really good kids throughout every single team. The A's went back to back, and over 2 years they had 37 wins and 2 losses. The coaches and I always say the main thing is though is they're really good kids, and this area should be very proud of all the players. Our first player is Chase Slockavage. Chase is not here today. Mark Monahan. Connor Dower. Gianna Capone. Gianna's at practice right now. Grayson Tiley. Bryson Noggle. Jacob Lynn. Nico Capone. Gavin Dower. Matt Monahan. And Jonah Live.
Our next part of the program is our ceremonial first pitch. For this year's first pitch, we would like to welcome back Phil Groody. Let's give him a round of applause. Phil is born and raised in Ashland to Frank and Agnes Groody. He is celebrating his 43rd wedding anniversary in August with his wife Grace. He has 2 children, Aaron and Philip, and a granddaughter, Taylor. Aaron and Taylor are active with the Ashland girls softball, and his son Phil is helping coach Martin's baseball team, the Little Phillies, this season. Phil Jr. played baseball when he was younger, with Phil Sr. helping to coach. He joined the American Hose Company in August 1971, which paved the way to his now 50 years of active duty. During his career, he has held the positions of assistant engineer, chief engineer, and is current company president and president of the Firemen's Relief Association. He was the founder of the American Hose Annual Dinner Dance, which he chaired for most of its 40-year run. He was one of the co-founders of Thunder Over Ashland Fireworks program and chaired it for 20 years. He was chairman of the truck committee and was responsible for the purchase of 2 pumpers and a squad. He was appointed to assistant fire chief for the borough in 1998, and in 2001 was appointed to his current active role, which is borough fire chief. In conjunction with the American Red Cross, Phil and the Ashland Fire Department were an integral part of the development of the sound alarm smoke alarm program that has successfully installed over 350 smoke alarms and over 70 carbon monoxide alarms to the residents of the borough of Ashland. He served on the borough council for 4 years in the 1980s, and he continues to volunteer his time to the borough with equipment repair and snow removal. He's a past president and member of the Ashland Kiwanis Club, and he is very active with the annual Santa Claus Parade. Phil has been involved in the American Legion and VFW for the last 30 years, and during his time with the fire department, Phil's service to the Little League goes back to the beginning of his career, participating in opening day parades by driving the apparatus, hauling the water to fields during the summer droughts, and helping out with yearly fundraisers. In his role as chief, Phil has made sure that the Little League parades and fundraisers have had support from the fire department, which has been a tradition for many years and will continue for many years to come. Let's give a round of applause to this year's honoree, Mr. Phil Groody.
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, before we bring out our graduating players for the Little League Pledge, we would like to draw everyone's attention to a few things around the field and to recognize some of our sponsors. We would like to express our endless appreciation for all of those that contribute, big or small, to the league, players, and community. To our coaches and volunteers, many of us spend more hours at the field than in our homes over the next couple months. We are so grateful for your investment of time in our youth and our program. Continued additions to our field that you will notice. We're adding on to the building. The bleachers, picnic benches. Universal Forest continues to provide resources. 2022 Enhancements. If you look out the center field, you will notice a beautiful, updated scoreboard provided and sponsored by CACL Credit Union, Cackle. They donated funds for this project. You'll see the sign behind home plate. And we would like to give them a huge round of applause, CACL, for their donations and help with our field. We would also like to extend a huge thank you to Oaks Welding for just donating their time to help with the welding for the scoreboard and other projects. Thank you very much to Oaks Welding for donating that labor and that time. Now we can all finally track pitch counts without yelling at somebody in the dugout to figure out how many pitches somebody threw. Also, thank you, Charlie, for facilitating this investment, Mr. Ray. And it's a huge, huge thing where Mr. Ray is. But thank you, Mr. Ray, for your help in facilitating this. Oh yeah, Mr. Ray, come forward real quick. Let's have him give a round of applause for Mr. Ray.
I didn't expect to say a few words, but I was really glad I could help contribute to the Ashland Little League. It was always a part of my life. It was actually 66 years ago I joined the Ashland Little League in 1956. So if you hang around long enough, you'll see some good things being done here. And I just want to thank all the coaches and all the parents and players for continuing this great tradition of Ashland Little League. And I will say, we did win the championship in 56, 60, and 61. So I just want to thank everyone, and I was really glad we could get in touch with Cackle and make this new scoreboard a reality. So thank you very much.
At this time, we're going to ask our graduating players to come out right in front of home plate. Okay, at this time, our graduating players are going to recite the Little League Pledge. Play ball. All right. Once again, thank you to everyone that's going to make this season a reality. Thank you to all the parents in the concession stands working on the field.